All right, we are here with head coach Danelle Bishop, Alexis Woodson, and Brielle Miner after their 56-54 thrilling victory over Azusa Pacific. First and foremost, coach, what are you most proud of from your team's performance today?
Just their resiliency, their determination. We played them early on and it kind of went down to the wire like this, and it went their way. I think it was November 14th or 15th. So this game meant a lot to us. We've only had 4 losses this year. We remember that game, and I'm just proud of them. There were a lot of things in our huddles at the end that we actually went out on the court and did tonight, and that's huge. And that was huge for our team to be able to do that. They were so focused and locked in, and I'm just really proud of them. And we got some key defensive stops on those last couple of possessions that Azusa had, and they deserve it. They're just, it's been such a fun year. We don't want the season to end, and I just love these young women, and excited to have another day to keep playing.
Azusa led most of the first half, but you guys came roaring back in the second half, and so what kind of adjustments did you make, especially at that halftime where the momentum seemed to swing a little bit more in your favor, to help you secure the win?
Yeah, we have some certain defensive philosophies and things that we do that we really just weren't doing a good job of in the first half, and they were taking advantage of that. So give them credit; they're a well-coached team and play really smart basketball and good basketball, and so I thought they were kind of taking care of those things that they know we didn't do as well. And so I thought the second half we really just kind of focused on what we do and focus on defense. Wasn't our greatest offensive night, and kudos to them for creating that. But you can always play defense, and defense wins championships. And so we held them 24 points in the second half, and I think those are just part of the adjustments. I wouldn't say there was anything I came up with because there wasn't. It was just them working together collectively as a group of 5 on the court, and then our bench players coming in and really contributing.
And so how did your preparation this week kind of translate into what we saw on the court today and into heading into the next round?
Well, they play really fast, and a big part of their game is transition offense, and I thought we really did a good job. I think they had 4 fast break points, and I think probably 2 of those were off of our turnovers. So that was a big focus for us, was trying to limit their transition, and so I thought for the most part we really controlled that and contained them a little bit where they weren't getting easy buckets right away. So that was a big focus for us, and again, just kind of focusing on what we do. You get to this point in the season, and sometimes a lot of coaches like to change things up, do different things, and we're just going to play Bronco basketball. And it wasn't the prettiest tonight, but we grinded it out, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Thank you so much, Coach. Brielle, you had 12 assists tonight. That's pretty impressive in its own right.
Thank you.
Not often you see double-digit assist numbers, but you also had a very key, important steal right down the stretch that kind of felt like, okay, this might be the time. What was kind of going through your head tonight, and especially down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I love my team, and I think that I want to keep playing for as long as possible, and that's all I was thinking about before the game, and that's what I was thinking about during the game. And I think my job on the team is to keep everybody together and make sure we're staying on track, we're staying with our heads in the game, and making sure everyone knows what we're doing offensively and defensively. So when we went out for that defensive possession and we were down 1, we knew we had to get a 5-second count, we had to get a steal, we had to get something, we had to get the ball back, and it just happened to go in our favor. I happened to be there, and I happened to be the one to score it, but it was, I don't know, I just had so much fun, and I love playing with everybody.
Thank you so much. And Alexis, so how did you kind of support each other out on the court, especially with how tight the game was the last almost 2 whole minutes, being there for each other and making sure that you guys are there to support each other?
Well, we were telling each other we don't want to go home. Mm-hmm. We refused to go home by any means necessary. We needed to get a stop, to score anything. We had confidence in everybody that was on the court, people coming in for offense and defense. We have 100% confidence in everybody. We trusted one another, and we just really supported each other. And we knew Brielle was gonna make that layup. Like, we had so much just confidence in one another. So I think that really helped us finish the game out.
And for both players, kind of talk about how special it is to have a win like this in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
For us especially, I think it's important to us because we've lost since even the year before I got here. We've lost in the first round. We lost in the first round last year on an overtime.
Yeah.
We lost by like 2 last year as well. So I think, especially for the returners, but even the people who are coming in this year, like, we knew we weren't going home. Like, it was just like, literally by any means necessary, we're here to play for another day. So I think that's what we talked about for the game.
Yeah.
Anything else to comment?
Yeah, she really said it all. We just, we remember how it felt in the previous years, and we knew that we didn't want to feel like that again.
Mm-hmm.
So we really had to lock in and just trust the process, trust in coach, trust in the players, and yeah, we came out on top. So.
Well, congratulations. I wish you guys the best of luck tomorrow as you take on the winner of this next game.
Thank
And
you.
thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.